Evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. A few minutes after 6 p.m. here in India. Very good morning, good afternoon, depending upon which part of the world you're tuning in from. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I'm so glad that you have joined us for TIE Global Summit 2020. TGS 2020, that's happening on the virtual platform this time around, and we have created a fantastic virtual platform that has facilitated so many discussions, so much of mind share, and some incredible industry leaders who have come under this platform. After all, this is the world's largest entrepreneurship summit. This is the open mic platform, Auditorium 7, where we have seen such brilliant startups talk about their journey, their hardships, how they were formed to where they are right now. This is an open mic session, a little candid, a little informal, where we don't encourage any of the founders and co-founders to use any presentation tools, no PPTs. You just talk from the heart, straight from the heart, and be as candid as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll dive straight in with our first startup that's going to be taking stage. We have young Raghav Srivastav joining us to talk about his company, Varas Travel Solutions. And it says here that Raghav ventured into startup with the idea of providing travel services to every sports person. What's this all about? Let's find out from Raghav. Raghav, over to you.
Hi everyone, this is Raghav from Hyderabad. I am the founder of Varas Travel Solutions. I'm also an international chess player. So my startup is all about providing travel services to each and every sports person. So uh, every player who plans to play tournaments abroad, he has a very difficult time planning the trip, which satisfies his finances as well as his time and all. So this is and then they mostly end up paying high cost for their travel, or sometimes even drop because they will not be able to meet the expenses that are required for them. And when they try to meet some agents trying to get some help, the agents don't have proper idea what exactly a player needs, and because of which they also end up showing an high budget itinerary. Due to all this, most of the time players end up paying high costs. Yeah, and they waste all the money in planning all this. So let me share you my own experience when I played tournaments abroad. I've been to Europe for about 2 months to play my tournaments, and my expense costed me about it costed me about 1.7 lakhs. Whereas another player, it costed him 2.5 lakhs, and for one player, the flights itself costed him 2 lakhs. This all happened because they didn't have the proper knowledge of how to plan in a cheaper manner and in an efficient way. So seeing all this, I realized that there needs to be a proper system that can help every player plan the trip without having stress about how high expenses he has to keep. And so I'm here to bring in that system down and to help each and every player and make their travel stress free. Also, while I planned my trip, I also realized that there are certain elements that are missing in the Indian travel market. If those elements are provided to Indian travelers, it will help them reduce their costs. So, and I'm now focusing on providing those solutions, to trying to remove the deficit of that. And that way, it will not only help the players, but also even regular travelers who are willing to travel abroad. So this is my idea, and I would like to invite everyone to join me in this venture. Thank you, Ty, for giving me this opportunity.
Wow, Raghav, that's quite an interesting story. And I must say, a lot has to do with the fact that you individually play chess and you're a sports person. How many years have you been playing chess for?
I've been playing chess for more than 10 years.
Incredible. And it's amazing how you have taken a leap from that and you have now put it to use in your entrepreneurial journey. We wish you the very best and for an exciting 2021 to come. All the very best, Raghav. Thank you so much for
Thank you so
being
much.
on our platform and sharing your story with us. All the very best.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have plenty more startup stories so many co-founders who are eager to come up on this platform and share their stories with you. To take you through our next co-founder and founder and their company, let me invite Karthik to welcome our next company. Karthik, over to you.
Thanks, Sriram. Next, we have in the list Priyanshi Bhatnagar from Detox Pre. Detox Pre is a trailblazing mind, body, soul online nutrition consulting company that supports the well-being of people around the world. Welcome, Priyanshi, and the stage is all yours.
Hi, Ty. My name is Priyanshi Bhatnagar. I'm a US certified holistic nutritionist and a holistic health coach. So, holistic nutrition is very new world in people talking about. We have sports nutrition, we have clinical nutrition, but we don't have holistic nutrition. The simple thing, if I can say, which so many years Hippocrates have said that let food be your medicine, and I believe in the same philosophy. So I have old mind thinking because it's true and it is working. So that said, that's all my company, which is detox free, eating for mind, body, and soul. So food can work not only for physical, but also for your mental, spiritual, emotional, and your overall well-being. And that said, let me confess one thing that I'm a big foodie. So being a foodie and also being into fitness industry, I have written a book which I have recently published by the name of a Confession of a Foodie Nutritionist. This is a guide to transform a healthy relationship with food. And that's what my motto and my niche is to establish a healthy relationship with food. In Detox Free, we educate people with right kind of food and achieve their health goals by the right nutrition they need. There's no shortcuts, there is no supplements, everything is natural. And that is what makes them realize that how food can work as a medicine in their life. I found so many people with eating disorders, and the most common thing, which is a weight stigma, food fear, binge eating disorders, all turning around because of the diet culture and diet mindset. So, the only purpose of Detox Free is to educate everyone how food can work as their medicine, and if they have a healthy relationship with food, then their life will be more easy.
Yeah, thanks, Priyanshi. Thank you for that, and we wish you all the best in establishing a healthy relationship with food for the general public.
Thank you
Thanks
so
a lot.
much.
Yeah, over to you, Sriram.
Thank you so much, Karthik and Priyanshi Bhatnagar as well. You can look up for Priyanshi on her Instagram as well. Detox Free is the name of her company. I request all our speakers to leave their details, your profile details on our desk platform. We have our visiting desk. You can check that out on our platform so that more like-minded people can connect with you and the networking continues. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next startup that's going to be taking the main stage. We have Data Futurity. Sunil Kankan is going to be talking about Data Futurity Solutions LLP. Their company is CIO grown with the background experience into IT security ecosystem. Let's find out more from Sunil himself. Sunil, over to you.
Hey, thank you very much. Good evening to all of you. Thanks for giving this opportunity to share my story. So, myself, Sunil Kankal, I had been into the IT industry, into the complete ecosystem for more than 30 years of life, and I had grown this organization during this pandemic situation with the by speaking to 50 plus CIOs, and I was able to have five like-minded CIOs to come to the platform and start the company and name it as a Data Security Solutions LLP as a limited liability partnership. We took this initiative with the tagline as a carving digital roadmap because we have seen the challenges in the industry and where we have found that the human mindset is the biggest problem where the problem is coming up day by day. We had seen the industry solutions and we had taken this organization to take the industry problems and focus more on cloud and cybersecurity solutions. So with this initiative, we had seen that so many challenges are coming across the industry where human mindset is thinking in a different way, and as well as the technologies solutions are coming up so faster that we are trying to depend our problems and our all challenges onto the technology. The technology has a limitation. Technology can mold itself to the human requirement, but cannot be the either way. So this technology, when we are trying to take, let's say, as an example of an artificial intelligence, we are trying to put all our small process automation on the artificial intelligence that's growing faster. Whereas the other side, the complexity is still increasing by involving us into the decision-making process. What is the decision-making process? You may feel little simpler, but at the information technology level, the number of gadgets, the number of equipments, the number of softwares are increasing so much that it is basically making it difficult in terms of taking the right decisions, and that is widening the gap of vulnerabilities. And this is where the vulnerabilities, where the hackers are taking the influence, taking the benefit of the situation and trying to confuse the human mind so that they steal the data. And when they steal the data, they are developing a lot of algorithms in terms of stealing, and your hard work is getting wasted out. So these complexities I would like to address through the data futurity in all the areas by focusing more on the cybersecurity so that the industry is benefited, and not only benefited, but they are going to get too much of the solution and make their complexity reduced into the simplicity. So with this a small anecdote, I would like to say that the company which is grown with an experienced professionals of 25 years of services with each and every challenging from different corners, we would like to address to the industry and take ahead. Right now, we have partnered to more than 8+ US companies with a high level of technologies. We are in the process of discussion. By end of December, we will have these companies on the board. My website is www.datafuturity.com. It will get improved as we go ahead and progressing, and definitely it will be beneficial to all of you. Someone feels really interesting, please do contact me on my email ID as sunil@datafuturity.com. And that's all I would like to say. Thank you very much, sir. Do I have any questions for me?
Thank you, Sunil. Thank you so very much for that wonderful presentation. I'm afraid we won't be able to take any questions on this platform. On the open mic, you only get to say your story, but of course, plenty of networking, a whole lot of connections that are happening all across the platform. So I request you to please leave your details. I request all our speakers to kindly go over to our open mic desk and drop your profile there, so the networking can continue. Thank you once again, Sunil, for that lovely presentation, and we wish you the very best. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next presenter. Our next speaker is going to be Mohammad Arman from Techox LLP. It's one of the most prominent software companies that helps other organizations to transform into digital enterprises. How exactly do they do that? Let's find out. Mohammad Arman, over to you.
Good evening, all. My name is Mohammad Arman and I am from Techox LLP. See, as our Techox LLP has a tagline, innovation, advancement, and development. So we follow these three words. The question that was asked, how we transform other enterprise into a global digital enterprise. Like, see, we are a young generation who knows proper jugaad, what we can say proper jugaad and a proper latest technologies. So with my team of young and jugadu people, we work on proper development and we provide the most efficient and the cost friendly solutions to our partners. But this is not the only work that we do. This is an IT firm, but Techox LLP has another initiative, that is Techox Learning. Through Techox Learning initiative, we provide quality training and development programs as well as courses to the students of all the colleges from all over this India. Currently, we have around 1,000 students enrolled in our community to whom we provide quality training development, quizzes, and other parts to groom them and to make them production ready to face this corporate world. And with as our TechOx LLP, we also give them the practical exposure to work on the live projects and make them compatible to be working in any corporate world. Now coming to the TechOx LLP part. Every other startup or every other organization looks for a partner or a platform which can provide them a complete digital solution, whether it is web solution, whether it is your app development solution, whether it is a digital marketing or any type of solution. TechOx LLP can be your single place where you can get all your services done. So I like you all to just go check out TechOx LLP, check out TechOx Learning. You can reach out to me through the TechOx platform only. We have a website that is www.techox.co.in, and I'm also looking forward for quality investors and incubators partners who can work along with us to give us the complete boost so that we can reach and we can make this platform into a global platform and can help various organizations, various small companies, as well as various students from all over this world to learn and revolutionize this learning experience. So thank you very much and looking forward to have you on TechOx.
Thank you, Arman. You are actually doing a great job by, being a gap, bridging the gap between the students and the industry. So I hope TechOx continues this great work and gives students all the exposure they need. Thanks a lot for joining with Thai Global Summit. All the best. So next in the list, we have Arka Prabhu Ghosh.
So should I start?
Yeah, Arka Prabhu, you can.
Yes. So good evening. My name is Orko Prabhu Ghosh, and I'm building a platform called Fiat. So we all know that financial planning is absolutely essential nowadays to achieve your long-term financial goals and lead a healthy financial lifestyle. So Fiat is a platform, is a AI-powered financial advisory and planning platform that we are building, which is specifically focused on youth. So users on our platform can come, analyze their financial position, track their income and expenses, and gets loads of informative stats such as their spending patterns, market and risk exposure, and so on. Moreover, we are building inbuilt games and rewards which will help the users to achieve their target. It will encourage them to achieve their target and spend responsibly. Moreover, if any user wants to take professional guidance, then he or she can directly choose and hire certified financial advisors from our platform, and that too against an affordable one-time fee. So we are on a mission to specifically help youths spend responsibly, create a financial strategy, and lead a financially healthy lifestyle in their future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arka. Thank you for sharing your story with us and being so very candid, very short and crisp, I must say. I appreciate all the co-founders, all the companies who are here sharing their journeys with us. It's so very nice of you to join in on this platform. Plenty of like-minded people who are all under the same roof. Isn't that amazing? And there are so many cards being exchanged. It's lovely to catch up on all of you. And today we are definitely seeing plenty of participation from across our borders as well. So many international folks from international waters who are joining in to share their stories as well. Watch out for that in just a little bit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next company that's going to be taking over. We have Azim with us, and Azim is going to be taking us about Lord Nest. Is that right, Azim? Lord
Yes,
Nest.
yes, yes.
Yes, the Lord. To tell you a little bit about Azim's company here, at the age of 27, he started this new venture which deals in secured rental homes online, where they give cover for landlord and reduce upfront cost on tenant, which is based on their new Tenancy Act of 2019. Operational only in Mumbai at the moment, though. Azim, go for it. Tell us more.
Hi. Hi. Am I live?
We can see you, we can hear you loud and clear. Go for it.
1 second. I think it's audible or not.
We can hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Azim Tambuli, and my age is 27. Recently, I have started with lordness.com, which deals in secure rental loans. So what we are doing is just reducing the upfront cost for the tenant, like PGs, shared rooms, rental rooms in Mumbai. And as we all know, the how we are facing the heavy deposit or upfront deposit. That upfront cost is very heavy for an ordinary person to buy a flat or even rent a normal 1 RK or 1 BHK flat. Okay, so what we are doing is depends on new model tenancy act, which is launched which is passed in 2019. What do you say that there is a win-win situation for both the landowner and a tenant. So what they do that we the what 2019 act says that there is a 2 months deposit, that's the cap, that is a government told that just you have to take 2 months of security deposit. So our model is based on that. So what we do is that we just tell a landowner or a agency who's acting as an intermediate. So we tell that we are securing your home, so just allow the tenant to go with our platform to reduce upfront costs. So alternative to deposit. So what we tell, if you are paying a traditional deposit like 15,000, so what we say for the monthly basis, rent, sorry, you're giving up 15,000 rent for a monthly basis. So what we tell is that we just take a 1 week or 2 weeks rent, and we provide 8 weeks secured rental to the landowner or agencies. Okay, so in that case, when the tenant like breach anything like damage any property or even giving 1 month notice period, and he unable to pay that notice period rent, like liabilities, like anything, utility bills. So we are there to provide that money. So we are looking for the insurance backed company who will help us in this home insurance and landlord insurance segment. Okay, and we are also seeking the fund for the from the investors and all. So initially we are tie-upping with potential PG services and rental segments agencies. And on our platform, we are targeting tenants who are looking for the PGs and rental homes in our like in Mumbai. So basically, this is our segment, and we are taking an initial capital for 20 lakhs for initially to execute this, to build a proper website, login details and all for the particular landlord and tenant. So when it proper website to build, and what happens is that we also typing with it is the government launch segment, sorry, government launch real estate segment. So anything disputes happens in landlord and tenant, so there will be the rental court and rental authority respectively to the states. Like in Maharashtra for the Mumbai location and Maharashtra state, there will be a different body who will solve disputes between these two parties and come to the conclusion within 60 days. So our model is based on this. So yeah, and should I also, my number is there with you can take my number 9139878693, and even my email ID is there, azim dot tamboli92 @gmail.com, azem dot tmboli 92 @gmail.com. I will drop my, what we say, visiting card and even networking social media links on networking on TI Global Summit. So I'm very great to have come here to the open mic for the TI Global Summit 2020. So it's a great platform, and it's also the virtual. First time I'm visiting, and it's very I'm very great that I have come here. And even there is investors regarding real estate segment, and any incubators who are interested in real estate segments for my what my business proposal. So they are happy to come and contact me, or even tell me to, I will be there for meeting. So give an appointment,
Thank you.
something like that.
Thank you, Azim. Thank you so much. We,
Yes.
in fact, did have a company talking about real estate yesterday on open mic. So make sure you do leave your details on the open mic desk so like minded individuals can connect and the networking can happen. Thank you so very much for that presentation.
Thank
Moving
you.
on to our next startup now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us world class tech talent. Vikas Jain is going to be taking us through how his company has specialized in training and recruitment services for world-class technical talent only for large-size product-based software companies hiring for the role of software development engineers, a specific kind of roles that these guys specialize in as well. Let's find out more. Vikas Jain, over to you. Good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you very much, and welcome to everyone to the Global Summit. My name is Vikajan, and I represent world-class techtalent.com. We specialize in tech talent for the software development engineers as required by product-based companies. And this comes from my experience. So I worked in IBM and McAfee, and then I even cracked Microsoft. And I realized that product-based companies have really a difficult time finding the right talent for them. For that case, we specialize, focus on one particular market, which is, as per, we have created a quadrant with the name Vikas Growth Quadrant. And as per this quadrant, we focus on companies which are not that famous but looking for experts. And there is a big segment in that arena. So that is our target market, software companies. We only focus on software development engineers with experience from 0 to 15 years. So we are not that much into any other technology or any other thing, specifically for software development engineers. Now, the third thing, which is about the training part, because we need to have develop this type of talent. So we provide trainings also, and we have partnered with other organizations with top faculties like who are ex Microsoft, ex Adobe, who know this industry, who have written books on this particular industry. So that is what we currently do. Our next phase is to develop an AI based engine so that we can transform this solution of training and recruitment and make it scalable. Our long-term mission is basically that till now all the other players in this marketplace are having this funnel, so where they select few people and help only those people. We are looking for a scalable and sustainable system through which, if we can transform the majority of the workforce, so instead of having a one-time selection process, what if we can do a ongoing selection process, ongoing tracking process of the improvement of the person. So I believe we can really solve the job crunch that we are facing in India right now. And at the TI Global Forum, especially for the entrepreneurs, I've seen even the well-funded companies struggle to find the right tech talent. And they always come to us that, okay, we have really difficulty in finding that kind of talent. So in case you have any query, you can contact us at worldclasstechtalent.com. Even we are going to shortly release a white paper on the how and the secrets of highly paid tech talent throughout the world so that people can understand the dynamics of this particular industry. I'll be glad to share all those details. So all the coordinates are available at worldclasstechtalent.com. Looking forward to serve the country in a better manner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vikas. That's actually something special that you're doing, recruiting and training, especially the software developers. So we wish you all the best, and Yeah.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. I think this is going to be a game changer in a manner that I've seen a lot of people talking about that we are not able to teach and develop the recently known skills. But frankly, after working in McAfee and getting offer from Microsoft, I realized that we are not able to even teach subjects which are 20 years old, like data structure and algorithm. And only product companies, people who are aware about that ecosystem are aware that till now, if we are even talking about the interview of top companies like Google and Facebook, so at the entry level, they are looking for deep knowledge of DS and algo, data structure and algorithm, and at the advanced level, they are looking for system design. So I think that is what is to be communicated to the colleges and institutions, and we are going to bridge that gap. That okay, instead of teaching 30 odd subjects where people are not aware what is the priority, why not focus on just one or few subjects, which can make you a product development engineer. So that is going to work, I'm sure.
Yeah, thanks a lot, because that's a detailed description of what's happening in the software industry. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next we have in the list uh, Gajan Mohan Raj
Hi.
from Rapyata Robotics. This is one of the Industry 4.0 solution company, I would say. They're from Japan, and they're trying to give all the robotic solutions with the excellent team they have. Over to you, Gajan.
Thank you. So hello, my name is Gajan, and I'm one of the co-founders of Rapid Robotics. So today I'm calling from Tokyo. It's 10 o'clock for us at night. So we are a spin-off from ETH Zurich, where I did my PhD, and the idea was born after my thesis was done. So currently we are a team about 100 people from around more than 20 countries, split across the Tokyo and the Bangalore. Because robotics are still living in the movie world, and we want to bring it to the real world. So what our focus is, we're building a software platform to make robots more accessible. In other words, we provide a set of common software that can use robotics applications. By using our common software, your application, your go-to-market the speed will increase, and of course, you will have a more flexible and scalable solution to cater the needs of your end users. So we currently focus on the Japanese logistics industry, and we have a strong track record and production systems running with some of the large enterprise clients there. And I think with more than about 10 patents and a lot of production systems, you can think of us as the go-to people if you want to build a multi-robot system for your warehouse. Especially we focus on, we are hardware independent, so any maker's hardware, we should be able to make it work and coordinate and build a very streamlined operation for your warehouse or factory flow. Currently, with a goal to become some sort of an android to the robotics domain, and with about, luckily with about like 40 million in funding, we are actively looking to expand. And so here I would like to take this opportunity to call out for people who could join our team, mentors who could help us look in the more global perspective to grow and make this whole world robotics.
Hi, Gajan. I'm sorry. I think the internet connection is a bit shaky there. Thank you so much
I see. Sorry.
for sharing your thoughts with us. Make sure you do hang around in the platform. Make sure you do share your profile with everyone in our open
Sure.
desk so one can connect with you. Thank you once again for joining us all the way from Japan. You did say it's 10 o'clock at night for you. Thank you for spending time and taking us through your presentation as well. Look forward to catching up with you. Thank you. And here's wishing you all the very best. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our next startup that's joining us. We have Sanket Sarang taking us through Blob City. Sanket Sarang has his offices in India and USA. What is Blob City? It's such an interesting name. Blob City offers a go-to platform for artificial intelligence projects. It is designed for use by practicing data scientists to work collaboratively, effectively, and efficiently on some of the most challenging AI projects. We'd love to hear more. Sanket, over to you.
Sure, thank you so much. So hi, everyone. I'm Sanket. I'm the co-founder at Blob City, and I'm also chief of products. And we started off with the vision to help the world make better AI. So we are working towards allowing all the data scientists in the world to bring all of their data science models along with data in one place, and you can collaboratively work on it. So if you have a data science problem that you're struggling with, whether it's part of your company or it's part of a hobby project that you're doing, or it's just some idea that you have, you can come, you can create a cloud book. We call these cloud books. These are essential data notebooks, data science notebooks on the cloud. You can create your own cloud book, share it with the world, and ask for people to make contributions into helping you better your AI models. So our main objective is to democratize the entire AI ecosystem, wherein we truly believe that just the way open source has changed the complete face of software, wherein today almost no one can make any software without depending on open source software. We believe that tomorrow, almost no software, no company can run without dependence on AI. And that's how important artificial intelligence is going to be in the coming years. And it's high time that we need a platform similar to GitHub. Like GitHub has been a major catalyst in fueling growth in the open source ecosystem. And in GitHub, people basically write code and you can read code, and source code itself has value, right, in software. However, in data science, source code does not have value. The performance of the model has value. So looking at reading the source code of a model can't tell you how good or bad it is. You have to essentially run it with data and then figure out how good or bad it is. So the dynamics are completely different. And this is what Blob City started with the aim of addressing, wherein we have addressed this problem, wherein you can come, bring your data science models in the cloud, bring your data in one place, run your models, train your models, and crowdsource solutions, which means you can tap into the collective intelligence of all the data scientists out there to help you improve your AI models. And the service is completely free. So essentially, we give you free cloud infrastructure, and this is unlimited storage, unlimited compute, unlimited RAM that you can use on our cloud, as long as you agree to make your work open for the world to use. Right? So there are no charges. And that's what we do at Blob City. So all those data scientists out there looking for free compute, I encourage you to go to blobcity.com. That's blobcity.com. Set up your account. And all those looking at solving those pressing AI problems, please go ahead, register, and give it a try. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Sanket. We hope Blob City becomes the next GitHub for AI, ML, data science. So
Absolutely.
all the
Thank
best
you
for
so
that, and see you next time.
Thank you.
All right. So next we have Siddharth Jungle from KWH Bikes. So Siddharth, they are doing an awesome job. I've been to their website, and Siddharth, I would say those are amazing bikes that you are doing. So they're creating solutions for businesses. Over to you, Siddharth.
Okay, thanks. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I'm Siddharth Jungle. I'm the co-founder of KWH Bikes. We make high-performance, smart, and affordable electric two-wheelers. We're starting with the B2B segment. We currently have pre-orders worth $9 million, and are going to start manufacturing in 2021. This is my second venture. My previous venture was backed by Tiger Global. And this is pretty close to my heart, largely because it involves making something real, making a machine. And I'm fond of days when I used to visit with my dad to locomotive engines and power stations. He was an electrical engineer in the Indian Railways, and for a good part of the first 20 years of my life, I was my life revolved around these machines. So I'm back to doing what I love. I'm joined by my co-founder Karthik. He's an expert in IoT hardware and embedded software. He's lived in the Bay Area for about a decade. having experience with NVIDIA, BMW, and Tesla, and he brings that experience over to India. We are also fortunate to have Piyush Desai. He's our board member and our angel investor. He has 40 plus patents in motor technology in the United States and is the co-founder of Turntide Motors. Turntide is backed by Amazon and BMW and has Tony Fadell, the inventor of iPod, on its board. The automotive sector, especially two-wheelers, is undergoing and will undergo a massive transformation in the next decade when electric vehicles will take over. Everyone knows this is a fact, but the quality of electric two-wheelers on the road right now is not that amazing. They're grappling with several problems, problems related to the battery performance, batteries are unsafe, power electronic failures, motor control failures. They have low torque, so riding up a ramp is a pretty difficult task. And after sales service takes weeks because most of the parts are imported from China. We are solving this problem by taking a vertically integrated approach to product development, where we make most of the key components of the electric two-wheeler in-house. We make the battery packs in-house, the motor controller in-house, the power electronics in-house, and we get the software on top of it. So it all binds together to build a beautiful product. Of course, we have the chassis also built in-house so that we can control the design. And this basically not only allows us to reduce the cost, but also allows us to improve performance of the vehicle significantly and also launch new vehicles faster than any other player in the market. We have made a working prototype of the electric two-wheeler. We also have a prototype of the battery where we've made the BMS ourselves. We also have written some software on the vehicle, and today we're opening our seed investment round, which will take our prototype from what it is right now to production. And yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here.
Thank you so much, Siddharth. After Karthik mentioned it, I did take a look at the website and these bikes look amazing. Especially the Neo is one of the models, right? It looks great. Congratulations. And looks like 2021 is going to be all the more busy, just like the way you guys would like it. So wishing you all the very best. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we hear all these stories of incredible entrepreneurial journeys, we also have plenty of videos that have come in from many startups, gems that I request you all to look into. So we now roll into a few video presentations from some of the startups as we will come back to live transmission and few more companies coming in and taking over the stage on open mic. Thank you for being part of TIE Global Summit 2020. I hope you're enjoying every single moment of it. We now roll over into the videos. Here we go.
Hello everyone, this is Kishore Kapoor. I am co-founder and CEO of TrueBiz Learning. We are India's fastest growing corporate training and consulting company. TrueBiz Learning helps businesses and entrepreneurs in 5 areas. One is the sales maximization and sales transformation. That is enabling sales teams to be more productive. Customer delight interventions. Then we have a third proposition, which is the innovative thinking system, where we help organizations being more innovative and creative. Fourth intervention is happiness at workplace, which is mostly needed to remove and eradicate stress from our employees. And last but not the least, we have a leadership coaching for top leaders as well as middle management. We are already working with many corporates, and till date we have 15 big corporate clients and about 20 startups whom we are supporting in enabling their teams for being productive, passionate, and purposeful. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. I look forward to have more engagement in coming months and days. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Swati Nair and I'm the co-founder of Trip and Traveler, India's largest curated platform for offbeat sustainable travel. We are on the first page of Google. My co-founder Smita and I, we started Trip and Traveler to encourage offbeat sustainable tourism. And then as you know, COVID-19 struck and everything changed, including the way people travel. Safety and sustainability are of primary importance right now to everyone, and it's only going to get more and more important in the future. We realize that now more than ever, people are seeking experiences, slow travel, and safe travel. We're here to promote that. We've pivoted into being India's first platform, exclusive digital platform for offbeat travel and sustainable tourism. Now you have a one-stop shop for the best in the travel community, and you also have access to curated tours from our carefully selected partners. We make choices easier, we make traveling safer and happier. We've combined our strong travel network and partnerships with our decades of expertise in content writing to build an irresistibly engaging and information packed platform. It's the perfect merger of content, community, and commerce. We want to make travel inclusive and accessible. We want to change the way travel happens, and we promote sustainable tourism, local communities, and slow travel to off the beaten track places. Thank you for letting us speak here, and take care. Bye bye.